Good to see you. I figured since you come on, I'd go ahead and jump on the live. I was sitting here just to wait until 5 o'clock. Got a few more minutes, but what the heck? What's a few minutes among friends, right? Oh, mercy. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, we done got 2 thumbs up. I updated my YouTube thing, and I was hoping it would fix this issue with this stuff up here at the top, but it did not. They've moved everything on the screen, and it's kind of goobery. There's Mr. Chris. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Joey, how you are? I'm not 100% better, y'all, but I am feeling better than I have been. I will guarantee you that. This week has been extremely rough. What's up, Kurt? Sycamore Outdoors. Good to see you, buddy. There's Kim. Hello, dear. How are you doing? Y'all, my voice sounds a little funny. It's still, I'm not out of the woods yet. What's up, Zion? John Clark, how you doing? There's Mike. Get a hold of me later or tomorrow. You'll have to message me, Mike, because I forget. So after this or during this, go and send me a text message. And that way, whenever we stop, I will see the notification that you sent me a text. Because I promise, as much medicine's going through here, there ain't no telling what I liable to remember. Hoping for no rain here tonight. 57 and quite comfortable. It's nice here. It's 68 degrees here right now. You sent me an email, Sean. I hadn't seen it yet. If I'll look and see if I can find it after a while, Sean. So looking forward to this week. That's right. It's nice here. I mean, it's beautiful out. It's overcast. They're calling for a little bit of rain here directly. But I don't think I would mind any rain. I'm going to tell you what. Y'all know how I felt last weekend. What's up, Woodcutter? It only got worse after the Saturday Night Live feed last week. And I hadn't done much of anything until yesterday. And this morning I was speaking at the church group, men's group thing this morning. I was speaking there. And I spent a little bit of time talking this morning, about 15 minutes. And my voice is paid dearly. Took the FT 372 XP out for a short run today. That's good. Did it do all right, Chris? Sunday, after the live feed, I actually popped this finger right here down into this knuckle. I don't know if y'all can tell how swollen that middle finger is right there, but it popped like crazy. And it's hard for me to even pull a pull rope, even on a small saw. Kenneth Little, what's up, buddy? I'm feeling much better, but I still feel, I'm still a little rough. I'm blowing the carpet glue out now, if you know what I mean. I'm doing pretty well, but I'm still down from that sinus infection stuff. What's up, Curly Bill? Working on putting the 365X torque top in on a Neotech 872. I also cut the baffles out. There you go. That'll work just fine. Question, is there an oil adjustment screw on a 2101? I would say there should be, Mike, but you might have to pull the cover off. Some of them, if you're looking at the clutch, were over here on the, if you were looking directly at the clutch here, and the front of the saw's going that way, the oil or screw would bend down here in the lower corner on some of them old Huskies. I'm not sure of the 2101, but I think you'll probably find it under the clutch cover. 50 today, 4 to 6 inches of snow coming Monday. That's right. What's up, Levi? Yeah, I'm happy to be getting better. I'm going to tell you what, I like to keep my saws going, wanting to run it out. gas since the gas from the pump does not hold them. Get you some ethanol free, Chris, and put it in and then just leave the gas in it. Because even if you drain the ethanol gas out of the carburetor, just having it on there sometime will still dry it out. Did I miss Zach? What's up, Zach? I about missed you, buddy. Do we all have our thumbs up? Family Master asked. B, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, y'all don't forget that thumbs up. I hadn't had a video out. I ain't made a video all week. Of course, I ain't been out here. I was out here a little bit on Tuesday, and I was out here a little bit on Friday. You can make a thing to take the ethanol out of the gas, Chris, if you... There's a fella that I watch do it. He does it with hot rods, and he actually he takes a clear container and puts gas in it, and then he pours water in it and shakes it around and then lets it set, and then he uses a pump to draw the gas off the top, or either he uses a pump to draw the water out from underneath the gas, one of the two. And that's how he gets the ethanol out of the gas in his country for his hot rods. I need to make a video on that, don't I? What's up, J and K? Y'all don't forget to click them thumbs up as you come in. We really need all the thumbs up we can get. Yeah, he does. He washes it with water, and then he's got a little pump and a drill, and he sticks a hose down in the bottom. And you can either stick the hose all the way in the bottom and draw all the water off, or you can draw the fuel off top of the water. Drawing the water off the bottom is probably the easiest. Just put it up at an angle and try to get the hose right down in the lower corner and just draw it off. I'll see if I can find a drill-driven pump. If I can, I'll make a video on how to do that. Oh, we got 20 thumbs up. Y'all don't forget to click them. Rebuilt a 281 Husky earlier and came to the grocery store, headed home now. That's right. Gary Smith. Come on, guys and gals. Drive them thumbs up. That's right. Click a big thumb for us. We do need all the help we can get. I'm telling you 100%, we need all the help we can get. I actually had a talk with the power company the other day, something y'all might find interesting. The Power Commission, apparently, they passed a bill. What's up, Christoph? They passed a bill where the power company now can charge you to fix the power outage when the power's out. So now instead of them giving you a little bit of a discount because your power was off for a couple of days because of a storm, now they're actually charging you extra. Found that out the other day. Isn't that nice of them? So if our power goes out, it actually costs us more on our power bill than if it didn't go out. And that was just the sweetest thing, I thought. What tachometer do you use? I've been getting cheap ones off Amazon with no luck. Mine is a PET 302RR, and I don't think they make them anymore. Let's see if I can find it, and I'll show it to you. There it is. 302R. All right, just now hit the thumbs up, getting ready to crank up the Blue XL. That's right. Jason Reese, what's up, buddy? Extra to do their job. Nice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yay, no more money for no electric. That's right. I agree with that. Sounds like I'm a silly, but I have fuel pipe for Husky, but different bore for McCulloch's. Yeah, a lot of saws have different stuff, Kenneth. That it's kind of goofy, but everybody tries to make it so that they can't switch it around. This is what I've got. It's a Pulse engine tack. It's a PET PET-302R. I don't know if they make this one anymore. I have seen some on eBay, and they're over $100. So far, this has been a good one. I've had it for several years now. And I really do like it. That's kind of what I was thinking. Indiana cornbread, what's up? Cannonball. Cannonball. Anybody know where that's from? Ain't no problem, buddy. Chippy, good afternoon. Hope y'all are all doing well. It's been a rough week. I'm not gonna lie. I've had a rough time. Had a rough time with this sinus stuff, so thought I'd let y'all know I am feeling a bit better than I was last Saturday. I'm telling you. Last Saturday was bad. Sunday I didn't feel so bad. There you go, Dave. Got it. Last Sunday wasn't so bad in the morning, but in the evening time I got to feeling rough. What's up, Paxton? And I have just been eat up with sinuses all week long. It has just been one more thing. And yesterday I felt a little bit better. This morning I got up, like I said, we had the men's ministry thing, and I went to church early this morning, spent the majority of the day there. And we done had us a good time there and talked a lot and fellowship, a little bit of preaching and trying to get some things straightened out. So I've been really busy today. I've been just inundated with stuff. We got what I call the Dream Collection of Huskies, just a couple more to go. That's right. William Perry, what's up, buddy? Bellhopper, welcome to the channel. Any first timers, True Blues, and thanks to the moderators and the super chatters. Thank you, William, buddy. I hope you're having a good day, brother. David Arntz, morning hopper, thumbs up on the way. In doing a muffler mod today on my 15. Going to try a little brazing, never done your video on it. Any tips on what rods? Only got map gas. If you've only got map gas, you're probably going to have to use like Safety Seal 45. Safety Seal 45 comes in a wire, and it comes with a flux if you order the kit. And you flux the fire out of it, and then you got to get it just about this color right here, and then start laying it in there. But you got to get both pieces the same heat. And when you start laying it in there, as you watch it, the flux will melt, and you can actually watch the silver solder run around it as you get it hot. With map gas is just hot enough to do it. Anything else, I don't think will. I have some clear water that will open up your sinuses. I've had a little bit of something. Not much here. The line of work I'm in is slowing down. I hope it picked back up. I'm not going to start selling some stuff. It's starting to pick back up here for me, Jason. The December, January, and February are my slowest months. And it's starting to pick back up a little bit now. Paxton got a C72. That's awesome, buddy. Larry, about time you got here. Been waiting since noon. Larry, I've been at the church, buddy. I was actually preaching a little bit today. Thank you very much. We all love Larry. All appreciate goes to Chad, but nothing but chainsaws wasn't for him. We wouldn't probably never got a OEM 281. There you go. Christoph said, today I was in Belgium, Ardennes, Battle of the Bulge area, saw hunting. That's awesome, bud. You find anything? Truck and trash from my cousin. XL12 still running? Good. Brian Johnston, what's up? Indiana Doug, get you a neti pot. I can't use a neti pot, Doug. It drowns me. I have to use one that draws it out instead. Thomas McDeal, what's up, buddy? Hopper, have you ever ported a two-stroke Tecumseh motor, and any idea if they have a limited coil? I have not, Chippy. I don't think they have a limited coil on, because I don't think the port timing and the ignition time is enough for them to rev up over 8,000 RPMs. Oh. No, it was a private men's meeting, Larry. You might have to drive down one Saturday and come with us. After the funeral service on Wednesday for my nephew Tyler. Well, we hate to hear that, Chris. We'll be praying for the family. Thanks, I'll give it a try. We'll let you know how it goes next week. All right, bud, sounds good. They work awesome. Take a sniff of Copenhagen, that'll clear your sinuses. Well, I got grizzly in my mouth. I have 4 neti pots, 1 in each bathroom, and 1 at work. Yeah, I can't pour water in my sinuses because it diverts the wrong way, and it tries to drown me. Like, you know how people jump in a swimming pool and blow out their nose and swim underwater without holding their nose? Well, if I go underwater and I blow through my nose, air comes out one and water goes up the other like a siphon effect. I got something up here that don't work right. Been that way my whole life. I even practiced it for a long time because everybody's like, oh, it's super easy. That's all you got to do. Well, I tried and it didn't work for me. But I tried. In the garage, been doing it for 25 years. There you go. Yeah, y'all don't forget Chris Beck's nephew Tyler passed away. Y'all be praying for his family, all right? Ported my ice auger, tested it today, but think Chinese M260 carb is causing a lot of end of all of day trouble. What's up, Casterman? I already got some, Levi. The thing is, I've been taking antibiotics for the infection, and you can't do that with antibiotics. You have to do one or the other. So I've been hitting antibiotics hard. Now that I'm starting to get the infection knocked down, I'm going to probably do that a couple evenings. What's the difference between the 281 XP, the 281, and the 281 SE? I'm not 100% sure, Justin. I think a lot of it's got to do with that motor mount on the front of them. Some of them, like the 281 Lite, doesn't have that extra spring mount on the front. And probably a decomp is probably one of the other things. Do I have a Homelite XL bar and chain? I think I've got a brand new 18 or 20 inch Homelite bar. I think I do. I'll have to look and see. I might even have a used one too. I'll have to look and see. Not too much. I thank everyone for their thoughts and prayers. Sound a little bit nasal hopper. Bought 3.2 fuel pipe from a Husky 444 and McCulloch. Yeah, I am a little nasally. I'm still blowing out the carpet glue trying to get it cleaned out, and I just ran out of nasal spray. I meant to order some last night, and I didn't. So I just ordered some right before the live, and it'll be here tomorrow. I got just a little bit more than another bottle in there. I'll just have to deal with it until I get it. Which Mac do you have, Kenneth? 2 Pioneers. That's awesome. That has to run in your family. It's a natural self-defense mechanism. It runs in my family. My sister, if she jumps in the water instead of taking a breath before going under, she'll do it underwater. That's right. Rates 2 horsepower ported now, walks all over a 3 horsepower Jiffy with a 10-inch fly. That's awesome. What's the SE stand for on the Huskies? Now that I'm not sure. I've heard some people say this and that and the other, but I'm not sure what they are. Muffler. No, it was doing it when I was a kid, muffler, back before any of that Colombian fun dip come along. Sorry for your losses. Prayers given. I thank you, buddy. I watched Indiana Doug's video on advancing the timing on the Neotech. Should I do that to the 365 X-Torque top end? Just a little bit. A little time in advance ain't going to hurt it. You just don't want to rev them real high. Like if you're putting that X-Torque top end on a saw, that has an unlimited coil. If you're porting on it and stuff, you need to get a limited coil to go on it. You can thank me later, but if you don't, you'll be wishing you had, because it will blow the piston out of it. We appreciate all the support. Channel's reached 400 subs. That's awesome. A Mini XL. I don't know if I got anything for a Mini or not. There might be something laying out there in the pile. One for parts and one is running, but she is not running for the last year. Yeah, that's right. Those nose spray stuff is bad for your septum, my friend. I know, Larry, but I only use it until I can get over this stuff. Now, it just depends, muffler. Sometimes you can get a little power by going up, but it depends on where your port work's at. If your port work's aggressive, you can back the timing up sometime and make more power. Makes them a little harder to start. They won't rev as high, but boy, they pull like tractors. $35 ain't bad. The piston will explode. Yes, it will. 100%. Is that the right side fuel pipe? I was asking. I think on the Huskies, most of the Huskies, I think I use, it's like 3 millimeter inside diameter and 6 millimeter outside diameter. I'm not 100% sure. I usually just go get the box and check and see which one's the closest, and then I shove it in there. So I don't really measure it, buddy. I've got 3 different sizes of the Echo line, and I just use whichever one fits the best. And if none of them fit the best, I just drill the hole out to one that I've got. If it's the 3.3 small stuff, that's like the little Poland fuel line. What's up, Brian Herbert? F100, that big heavy X-Torque piston doesn't like to go fast. It does not. I'm cutting and splitting wood, Hopper, but I got you on the earbuds. All right, Adam, good to see you, buddy. Northwoods Peachtree, what's up, brother? It has the Neotech coil on it now, but I do have a Husqvarna blue coil. Which should I use? Use the Husqvarna blue coil. Because I'm telling you, if you make an X-Torque rev, it will blow the piston up. I mean, I don't know why, but you start getting over 13.5 and that's the end of that. I built another Chinese Anoa clone beach saw. I decided to raise the intake port 1 millimeter. I also took 1 millimeter off the exhaust side of the top of the piston. Did the intake upgrade so I could fit the 372 XP. That sounds awesome, Thomas. Don't worry, Hopper, we can get you a septum at the corner of the building. That's right. Garb, it's a ripper, sir. All right. A muffler, what about the Super Pro 70? I remember that Blue Coil Unlimited don't do that no more. He shows me. The Blue Coil's not the unlimited one, muffler. The Blue Coil's 13.5. The black coil's unlimited. And the green coil's limited to 9,500. Ain't no problem, buddy. I'm actually a lot better now than I have been, Brenda. I've had sinus infection all week long, and it has been rough. And yesterday I felt a bit better than I had, and today is a little bit better than yesterday. Like I've been so stuffed up. Like if I'd have been stuffed up like I was 2 days ago, I'd have probably canceled the live feed for the first time, really, because my face just hurt so bad I couldn't even hardly stand to have my eyes open. There was just so much pressure, and it's just been rough. I'm telling you, it's been rough. But feel that I had strep all week. Finally work tomorrow. Super Bowl Sunday at Pizza Hut. I dread tomorrow. Ari has sinus issues now too. Yeah, it ain't no fun at all. That strep ain't no fun. Thinks I might be one of the videos because a lot of people ask what size to buy on eBay or Amazon. Yeah, I think the 6 and 7 millimeter outside is what I normally use. All right, Paxton, have a good one, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Just heard Alyssa is bringing you home an all-time favorite for dinner, Chipotle. She's at a party or something right now. Where's Tanton at today? He been a godsend to me the last couple weeks since he sent me the chain side cover for a Husky 55. He'll probably be on here directly. Goat, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, mercy. That's right. Hopefully this next week I'll get back to filming some stuff. I've got a good many saws here to work on. I've actually got one kind of torn down on the table right now that I started on the other day. I didn't do no filming on it because I had people coming to see me, so I pulled the carburetor off of it while I was sitting here waiting. And I've still got it sitting here. I never did get it put back together, but I might start filming on it. I've already cleaned the carburetor, so I might just wait till the next one. Y'all probably like it. It's a big, what is that thing? It's a big Dolmar. Yeah, big Dolmar, like a 9010. Had the oil eating a running problem. Goat said he got a load of footage today. That's awesome, buddy. Sean Billingsley, what's up, buddy? He's been helping me with 55 parts and guiding me along the path to get the Husky 362 back to good life again. That's awesome. That would be great. Yeah, I need to get back to filming. I really do. But like I said, I hadn't worked on 2 chainsaws this past week. That's it. It's like 2. I just, and one of them I didn't really work on it. I just cranked chronic on it, and it wouldn't run right. And then I started on this one. Them was the only 2 I've got done this week. Muffler said he always wanted a chainsaw. I ran the life out of that 346. Hadn't run it in a while. There you go. That's right. Them blue coils, they all right. Especially if you've got an X-Torque, you need a blue coil on. Been cutting in tornado damage today, south side of Little Rock. Well, that's a mess down there. Oh, Muffler says we're buffering already. I ain't even got the door open. Maybe it'll stop buffering here in a minute. Feargall, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Y'all don't forget to click them thumbs up as you come in. We got 51 people watching and 46 thumbs up. Yeah. Well, if you get it to where it comes up on the rev limiter, then you start turning it until it starts to slow down and back it up till it comes back up on the rev limiter. That'll usually get you pretty close. Yeah, that's what Muffler said. We was buffering again. Coolest guy on the planet, what's up? Maybe it'll stop here in a minute. Because everything's off in here. The door's open, the windows. I don't have the signal it can get, but the phone did update again the other day, and I was hoping that would make it better, but it goes blurry, then circle thing, then back clear. But other than that, the cut, you're not pulling, in the cut, you're not pulling much more than 14K. That's right. Most saws don't pull 14,000 in the cut anyway, unless you really make them hot. Are we still buffering? Smash that thumbs up. That's right. We're up to 52. The alcohol saw pulls 18.7 in the cut. That's right. What's up, Fred? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. We're just trying to do a live feed without so much buffering. You never can tell, though. Sometimes it buffers pretty bad up in here for whatever reason. Got a feeling it's probably still doing it, ain't it? Patrick, what's up, buddy? I'm not going to tempt your last name, buddy, because I'd butcher that till there wasn't no end. Andrew Scott, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Kind of look very futuristic when buffering. Just say, I wish the stupid thing would stop buffering. That would be nice. On 404 chain, because it breaks the 3/8, looks like a hillbilly smiling after you run the 3/8, missing a few teeth. And couldn't get back in. Well, you made it, didn't you, Kenneth? It's better now, Hopper? All right. Buffering way up here in the far north as well. I don't know why it's buffering. I really don't. Because if you can see, I got the door standing open. It's nice out today. So I could let the signal in. Try to keep the phone still as I can. Benjamin, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. On Thursday, you was dragging the field. That's right. You riding the tractor, was you? It's back and forth. I saw another buffering bad too. Don't think it's on your end. Okay, well, maybe it's not. I mean, it looks clear on my phone. And sometimes when I'm buffering, it'll get a little funny on my phone. Can you explain why when you cut the squish band versus making a pop-up? Well, I don't really have an exact answer, except on some of the ones when we cut the squish band, most of them I cut the squish band at a taper, so it's not flat anymore with a combustion chamber. It's tapered up into the chamber, and then I taper the top of the piston a little bit, and it really lets you move the cylinder down a long way. Like if you just cut a little pop up on the piston, you move the cylinder down 30, 40, 50 thousandths. If you cut a tapered chamber and a tapered piston top, you can move the cylinder down 80 to 120 thousandths. And that's the main reason. Cutting the squish band makes a smaller chamber, which will let you have a higher combustion pressure, I'd guess to say, because it makes a smaller place for the kernel to be when it develops. So you push harder out towards the sides of the piston is what I'm thinking is the science behind it. Have you ever messed with the Zenoa clones? I have fooled with a few of them, Thomas. Dad's got something or another. It's a Zenoa clone, and we pulled the gasket out of it and done support work and the muffler mod on it. Run pretty good. What is that thing? I can't remember now. Saved my life. Got my van fixed. Alternator took out the PCM. High-tech stuff is great unless it breaks. That's right. Unrelated, but I had the privilege of hanging out with a friend of a friend last night who is doing a resto on old Willie's pickup with a Super Hurricane 6-cylinder. That's awesome. I was coming back up on my side by side and looked back and my drag came to pieces was a mess, and I got me a new one. That happens sometimes, Levi. Them old drag hairs fall apart sometimes. Quentin, what's up, buddy? I'm doing better today than I have been. I'm still sinusy, still feeling bad a little bit here and there, but a lot better than I have been all week, I can tell you that. I'm happy to feel as bad as I do today because it's a lot less than it has been. I did not get hardly anything done this past week. Well, I didn't get anything done, honestly. I didn't get nothing done. it was something else. Chris said, "Get them thumbs up, y'all." What are the symptoms if you trim your piston too much on a Mac? If you trim the intake side or the exhaust side. If you trim the exhaust side, they'll pop and backfire out the muffler. If you trim the exhaust side or the intake too much, it'll get lazy. I found a cool buck pocket knife this morning at work. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Been taking base gaskets out of the 550s. I've been doing and making a little pop up. Not comfortable yet with the lathe. There's nothing wrong with that, Benjamin. Matter of fact, you got to be careful lowering the cylinders on the 550s and the 562s. You can lower them too much, and then the saw won't fit back together without doing a bunch of cutting on everything else. So just moving them down a little bit is probably the best for it. You need chili to get better. That's right. Maybe an idea, make a shelf for your sale saws of the week. I've been thinking about doing that, Crystal. I'm trying to get some of this stuff cleaned out. I've been throwing away stuff and trying to get everything put in the filing cabinets. Saw Tasman's 271 muffler mod and air cleaner base mod on a 271. Yep, that's awesome. Get your thumbs up. That's right. Intake mod. Intake. I'm lost, Adam. What are the symptoms if you trim? Okay. If you cut too much off the intake side of the piston, it'll probably be lazy and spit back out the carburetor a bunch. Deal of the week today is Hopper Shop pull your saw apart, send him your cylinder, and he'll port it and cylinder 350 modern saws on. Oh, mercy. Sure wakes him up. Yeah. A muffler mod and the intake mod on 271, 291, they both help out a lot. Anybody want a 1926 Fordson? Been in the back of a shed for 20 years now. It was my dad's, and it's still where he drove it in there. Oh, that would be awesome. I don't have the gusto to work on stuff like that anymore, so it wouldn't do me no good. You did that mod right, too, right? Yeah, on the 291 and the 271 run the same muffler and the intake setup. The only difference from the 291 and 271 is the piston size. So yeah, I've got some videos of doing some of them too, I think. I'm surprised for the cost. Myself, even stock, they ain't bad, but just a good tune. Gutting the muffler and deleting the base gasket seemed to, yeah, it does. They don't take, especially the Mark IIs. The Mark IIs are really nice. Mr. McCulloch did a pretty good job. A little port work or a monster. That's right. What kind of symptoms do you have with your Mac after cutting on the piston? The heck? That's outrageous, muffler. Chris says, I need a dang welder. What kind of welder you need, Chris? 460 has a custom pop-up and some machine work. It's over 200 pounds of compression. After today, I'm going to sell it, trade it for a weenie saw. I have a heck of a time starting that dang thing. Yeah, some of them are like that, Sean. You could put a base gasket back in and it'd make it a little bit easier to crank if it don't have a base gasket. You can also sometimes drill extra holes in the decomp and make them a little easier to crank too. At 1660, I had that thing was so hard to crank it wasn't even funny. How much did you trim off of it, Adam? Because if it was like a 1010, you can usually cut 3/16 of an inch off of them. And I mean, like, that much. Till you'll get up in about 76 or 78. Just drill them on the side 90 degrees. From the original holes. I got lost again. Yeah. Yeah, you drill them. You just got to just drill in there carefully. You want to go slow when you get in there because you'll start to see the button spin when you get in there. You just don't want to drill into the shaft and weaken it much. That's right. I agree. Bought an eBay MS 460 with 16,000 squish, and it rips the cord out of your hand when it's cold. That's right. If you put a gasket in it, you'll knock it up to about 30,000 squish. Thank you, sir. Gonna give it a try. All right. What's up, Butch? Lonnie? Yeah, I've done a 261. It's been a while, but I have done a 261. I've got a 261 over there now. I'm working on. It's got some goofiness going on. I don't know what's wrong with it. I already put a thicker copper gasket in it, and didn't do much. If you drill that decomp, you might be happier with it. Because we have had to drill decomps before. I've got ones that had 6 holes drilled in it. Of course, it had lots of compression too. It's a 700, and it just doesn't seem to have much torque as before. But I think there is something going on with the carb. I thought I took it to about C. Oh, if you only at 70, that's not the issue, Adam. Did you advance the flywheel key? If you advance the flywheel, you might want to take the key out and turn it around the other way and retard the flywheel timing just a little bit and see what it does. My Alpina Professional 45 has over 185 pounds of compression. It's a screamer, completely stock. That's right. We got to take old Joe Diffie out the other day and run him for a little bit. I did that just a little on Tuesday. Daniel Brandt come by to visit with me for just a little bit on his way home, and I had a little tree fall down out yonder in the woods, and I took him out there with the buggy and Joe Diffie, and he cut that tree out of the path for me. We didn't do a whole lot, just a little bit of that, and just sit here a little bit. Ain't no problem, buddy. So I'll probably try an aluminum can gasket. Thanks. Well, a lot of the OEM gaskets, if you get a metal gasket wood cutter, they're between 15 and 19 thousandths. They're not much at all. A drink can's about 4 thousandths. So it don't do a whole lot. Old Joe Diffie, that's right. Brad, how do you change the squish on the engine when the bearing surface have between the top and the bottom don't seem worth the work if you have to line bore it? Some people will grind the bearing pockets, Brad. They'll take flapper wheels and they'll go in here and they'll just start grinding and just keep fitting the bearing down and going back and forth from one side to the other and just keep grinding it. And then they'll surface it off here. I'm not doing it. It's not worth it to me. If I need more compression, I just saw the head off and put the head down on it that's closer to the piston. Or a lot of the cheap saws, like our cheap saw shootout saw, it's clamshell. So I try to find a piston with a lower wrist pin, which puts the piston farther up in the hole, and then we just machine the top of the piston off till we get our squish set. That's the easiest ways that I found. David from PA, hope everyone's doing well. Good to see you, buddy. What are your thoughts on the 268 pop-up and the 372? I'm trying to gain a little and avoid a port job and keep it stock as I can minus the muffler. Honestly, Sean, I've got better. I think it makes better power with the 372 piston in it than it does the 268. You can cut most of your timing numbers into the piston if you don't want to cut the cylinder. It's kind of weird, but you can do that, and it makes a difference. You can cut the sides of the cylinder and cut the piston. Maybe I ought to do a video on that one day. Is that something y'all think y'all would like to see? You want to see me do a port job where we cut all the numbers into the piston? Hey, Kevin, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Blowing leaves because warm today. Love that Alpina. Just a gift from a former customer of mine. Came in, fresh biscuits and coffee every day. Completely put me in shock. There you go. What are the symptoms of a bad decompression valve on my 570? My last 570 project's not 100% accurate, but she only runs at 60 to 70% compared to the 1010 as an example. If the decomp's bad, a lot of times it'll go in and out while it's running, Christoph. You'll see it go, and if it does that, they're definitely not good. If it blows a lot of, like you see a lot of wetness around it coming out of it, that means it's not sealing good too. If it's one of them that has the two fingers that click down, and them fingers are loose and they won't stay tight, instead of replacing it, take a small O-ring that just about won't fit over the knob and roll that O-ring down until it goes down to the end of them two fingers, and it'll squeeze it tighter and it'll lock the decomp down. That's a trick on them McCulloch decomps that have the two fingers on them. Nothing runs like a Deere chainsaw. Nothing runs like a Husqvarna chainsaw. Nothing runs like a muffler delete. That's right. I ran one the other day. Nice light saw. Just felt like it needed ported. Almost everything needs to be ported, Benjamin. Oh, mercy. Or do like muffler and weld the piston and cut it down in a lathe. Yeah, you can do that too sometimes. Yeah, or a dome type piston. That's right. What's up, Ralph? Good to see you, buddy. I'm feeling better this week than I have been. I've been rough all week. I'm feeling better today than I have been. Just running the 500i I built today is what I'm doing, and watching Hopper. How about you? Absolutely brilliant show, Hopper. You are the world of knowledge, and listen to everything people have to say. You're an absolute inspiration for young people. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Well, I try to talk. That's why I come on here, is to talk to y'all, and it wouldn't make no sense for me to come on here and not talk to you. I mean, that would be rude, I think. I try to answer everybody's questions and help them as much as possible. Sometimes I do get lost in the conversations. Sean said, that'd be great. It's not that bad to do it. Sometimes the piston looks a little goofy unless you do it in a mill, but, you know. Yes, please. I've been working today and watching Hopper. That's right. Sure. Been arguing with the old C51. I think I have an air leak. Starts idle. Starts, idles, and tunes great, but not happy at any angle or on its side. Probably got a crank seal leaking, Lonnie. 902, what's up, buddy? Have you done anything with the right saw? No, I haven't. When I do something with it, I'll film it. I hadn't touched nothing hardly all week. I have been in the house most of the week because of the sinuses, and I've just felt so bad, so much pressure in my head. I just hadn't wanted to even be alive. Glad you're feeling better. A lot of people sick here in Central Arkansas. That's right. What's up, old timer? Rap, fire up a saw. We ain't quite there yet, muffler. I'm not even 100% sure I can crank a saw, muffler. When I popped this finger last Sunday looking at Wayne up into here, that when I hold the pull rope and try to pull it, it just hurts like crazy. I hadn't hardly started a saw. I tried to crank that little 355 the other day, and it really gave me a fit. I don't get to talk saws anywhere else. That's right. We talk them here. What's up, JK? Good to see you, buddy. Just don't turn on side. Problem solved. Muffin. Nate, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Just like Thursday, muffler houses working, dragging the field. Yep. I didn't read that. Lucky I ain't there. I'll start them all. There you go. Big token saw. Need to take care of yourself, Hopper. You too young to be in the house all day. Well, when I have that sinus infection, stuff like that, I stay so medicated I don't feel like doing anything. Like now, my mouth is so dry from all the medicine I've been taking. I don't know what a saw look like. I'm so dry from all the medicine I've been taking, it's been miserable. Appreciate all the help, Hopper, and the front porch conversation. I got to get back to work. Ain't no problem, Adam. Have a good one, buddy. We appreciate you. There's Tanton. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I need a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. It's what I had for breakfast this morning. Waffle House needs to get their act together. Glad you're out so we can see your pretty face. Well, thank you, buddy. Oh, mercy. I am Muffin. I done 3 today. What's up, Pepe? Good to see you. There's Ruger. Hey, buddy. Grinding on a 046 cylinder. I'm dry as a bone. I ain't kidding. I kind of cheated. I've been on a kick. I've been craving grape soda. Takes me back to when I was a kid. I wish we could find grape knee-high again. I really miss that. Haven't done a lot of anything but work. That's right. I ain't done much of nothing at all. Mr. Hopper, is your finger like a blood vessel rupture? I get those. I don't know what it is, woodcutter. Wayne wanted me to check the shocks on his van. I reached up and I was pulling on the drip rail to try to bounce it, and this finger went. I mean, it popped like 27 times right in here. It sounded like it broke in two. And it is sore and swollen. It's almost like a tendon broke. Like when I go to squeeze it. So I can't hardly squeeze that one all the way down. I have to. And it hurts. Gosh, knows it hurts. Figure out what I'm doing today. Those old knee highs are great. Danny, what's up, buddy? Everyone's sick, 63 degrees in West Virginia. Broke a drag Thursday, and it's where it broke. During my rugby days, those were ever games. I tell you, I said, I feel like I'm just falling apart. Every time I turn around, something falls off of me. Don't need all your fingers to start a saw. The only problem is that's the one that holds. When I pull the pull rope, it goes right here. and it pulls on that finger and it hurts. No, they're fun to run, Muffler. Ain't no scary. Well, they might be a scary one or two, but it's hard to be scary when you're fearless. Oh. I tried that, JK. Tried putting it between these two. And that didn't work very good either. And that was just on a 355T. Had electric start Mac, you'd be golden. Now I got 3 or 4 of them, Muffler. But none of them work. I was down there. I went down to Dad's a little bit ago, right before the live feed. There's a couple fellers down there that brought a chipper. That they bought a brand new wood chipper, and they couldn't get it to start. What's up, AA Ron? Last 2 works when the one blows you up with the blisters. There you go. High compression, not too lovely. Nature, what's up? They had a chipper down there as a brand new, and they couldn't get the thing to start. And I was trying to help them get it started, and I couldn't hardly pull on the rope. So we pulled the side cover off of it, and I wrapped a drill up on it with a socket and spun that son of a gun with a drill. Finally got it fired up. I can't hardly pull a saw with my left hand. I mean, I can, but not very well. If you poured it, it's probably got 300 pounds of compression. Lady Hopper be glad to save money when your ring finger is not working anymore. She doesn't have to buy a ring anymore. That's right. Well, I never did wear a wedding band. I wear these 2 rings. She said, well, if you don't wear a wedding band, how's anybody going to know you're married? Not interesting. Mine kind of gets itchy, painful, and changes color. Hurts for a few days. Saw will do it for me. Yeah. Ain't it? I think they have them on jet skis. I know some people do use them, Fear Golf. I've not really had one. I have cranked a few saws with them on, but I've never really had one of my own. It probably would be a little easier to pull. Maybe you need to make a drill start for my 460. I tried to make drill starts for everything I've got just about sometime. What's up, High Water? Good to see you. Hey, when the chains, I think you was trying to say when chains dull. They hurt when it's cold out with them high compression saws, kick you back, make your fingers tingle. So just tell the lady you are married, easy peasy. I do more than tell them I'm married. I tell them leave me alone. Wedding band will rip your finger off. My wedding band won't fit anymore. There you go. A Pro Max 700 runs great. Only on its side it slows down strange because she acts normal in every other position. It's probably got a PTO side crank seal leaking, Christoph. Maybe it's time to figure out how to install a remote starter on the saw. There you go. Hate chainsaw stopping mid-pull. Yeah, I don't like that. That hurts. Wedding bands make you more desirable from what I've seen. I think it does. It probably does, JK. No hair, big belly, wears a t-shirt sponsored by Zoloft. Sweatpants with holes in it plus slide sandals. Oh, mercy. Ether assist for cold weather. That was always my problem. Yeah, the clutch side. Christoph, the clutch side. The doctor is in. How you doing, Hopper? Jacqueline, I'm doing better than I was last Saturday. I'm still a little cruddy. I've been blowing out the old carpet glue from the lungs and the sinuses, and starting to loosen up a little bit and feel better. I don't wear mine. I will end up 4-finger Joe because I'm dumb and stick my fingers where I should. I like the smell of each ether, probably too much. Oh, mercy. Oh, JK, don't be sniffing the ether, JK. Don't be sniffing on the ether. Dr. Romex in the house. What's up, buddy? There's Jason Scott on the Crank Baron Christoph. Yep. Hey, I guess if we're going to fire Saw up, y'all throw some thumbs up there. I might see if I can fire up this old 084 Jason's. I have to throw start it, and I think I can do it without hurting myself too bad. Levi just got off a saw cutting overhanging trees in the bottom ground, hanging over the fields. Cheap women go for married guys. I think it's an ego thing for girls, probably so. Need to make cologne that is ether flavored. Oh, mercy. Hopper, what did you tell me last night on how to fix that stripped bolt hole? I said, try to find a longer screw and run it down in there and see if there's any holes or any threads in the bottom. If you're lucky and the screw was too short, maybe just strip the first holes. And just find a bolt that's just way too long and try to reach down in there and see if it'll tighten up. And if it does, then you try to make you a screw that's just as long as it needs to be to tighten up down in there and just put some little red Loctite on it and run it in. Ex-wife told me to pick up something that makes me happy. Come out of the store with a 23-year-old, 120-pound blonde on my shoulder, hence the X part. There you go. What's that smell, JK? Oh, dang, ether can got a hole in it rolling on the floor. No worries, you'll feel better in 7 to 8 hours, he said. Oh, mercy, 70s gas and orange tester model glue. That's right. Waiting on a customer to pick up the Husqvarna 120 warmed over. Don't hurt that finger. That's right. Put horse liniment on it. No, actually, this is what I've been putting on it. The Scott, the guy done the 435 for, he come yesterday and got his 435 and he brought me this herbal hand cream, and I put it on my hands yesterday and it does help them feel better. I should have it on there now, but I hadn't got it on there yet. Okay, JK, just spray yourself with starting fluid. Grandpa never looked for another woman after his wife passed away. Now I understand. Now I understand how he felt. I got one of those silicone rubber welding bands. It's usually fine until I tear down the transmission. The fluid makes it swell. What did you think about the 540T you did? Didn't realize that Steel came back out with the 200T. I didn't know Steel come out with another 200T. But I know that 540 was stout. He ran it the other day and he called me and he said that thing was a monster. Yeah, we'll see what happens. If I pull and it hurts, I'll stop. But if we can get up to 100, that would be nice. Make it worth the pain. What's up, Chris Muncie Garage? Good to see you, buddy. I do sometimes, but I'm afraid when I light it up, I will completely light up. I saw a hippie couple wearing hose clamps for rings once. There you go. Hey, it works. Hey, man, get your body sorted. Your wife would appreciate it. That's right. That's right. I try to get her to help me get it sorted. Sometimes she'll use that massager and horse liniment on me and make me feel better. What, the chipper didn't have any gas in? No, it had gas in, William. It just wouldn't take off and run. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. See you guys. See you, Ruger. Every time I get out of bed, Hopper, I'm cracking and popping. That's right. Super Dave. I'm late. Was working on a Generac generator. Well, we know how you feel. Exhale and fire comes out. That's probably what it is. It's a good possibility. But it does make your finger feel better. Spray some Windex on it. because you ate Rice Krispies. Any tips on porting a Pro Max 700? Let's go easy on it, Brian. You take the intake up about 74, 73, 74 on the intake. Try to keep the exhaust around 100. Widen it a little bit if you can. Don't mess with the upper transfers at all. And just run the flywheel forward. Advance the timing probably about 7 or 8 thousandths on the key and see how it does. Open the muffler up. Andy Price, hey, buddy, what's up? Am I buffering again? See you, woodcutter. Be good, buddy. Get a tattoo ring that never comes off. There you go. Don't say that, man. You'll get in trouble. Oh, mercy. Kick back on the recoil is the worst. Yes, sir, it is. Hopper buffering is better on this end. No issues now. All right, good. No tats here. I got scars. They got better stories. If you have Netflix, watch the movie The Wrong Missy. You will laugh, I promise. What are you starting up tonight, Hopper? I'm probably going to try to start up to 088. What is it, AA Ron? AA Ron put a link up there for something. Is there a fast fix or replace the seal? You replace the seal, Christoph. It don't take but a few minutes. You can actually pull the clutch off of it, dig the seal out, drive a new one in there, and be back together in just a little bit. It ain't no trouble. One more question, Hopper. Any point important a 441? Any advice where to start? New one on me. The 441s do port. They do port well, Sean. Port job and the muffler mod, they're a little hard to take apart and put back together. Is it worth it? It's not that bad. You just have to be real mindful of how you're putting it back together. Because when you take it apart, you start here and you go around to the side, and then you come back around taking it apart. When you put it back together, you start, and then you got to make sure you get all that stuff back in there. You have to take it back apart and put it back together again. Because I've done it twice. Hopper and friends got to run, pick up bread for the homeless. All right, Big. Have a good one, buddy. We'll see you. Rebuilt the carb on my 394 today. Runs like a top now. Excited to get it tuned in. That's awesome. Not probably dumber story, but they mostly cool. Grape soda on Amazon. All right. I'll have to try to come back and find that link. When was it? 6:04? I'll come back and try to find that link, AA Ron. Smitty, what's up, buddy? John Clark, y'all getting snow in the valley. No snow here. Do y'all normally advance the timing on 372 XP builds? They're usually just a little bit, Andy, but it ain't a whole lot. Could you go more? You probably could. I just file the key a little bit till the flywheel has just a little bit of rock in it, and then I just crank it forward as far as it'll go and tighten it down. Wife says the way you say finger reminds her of the kin folks in South Carolina. That's right. Got them phalanges. I got 10 phalanges. We actually got 8 phalanges and 2 thumbs. That's right, them fingers. Fingers. You know how it goes. Is that the soda for the price, Aaron? Aaron or water on Jungle Book? Moose. You ready to put a price tag on that saw yet? Which one, Goat? Mr. J, will the time advance on the flywheel key do any good on its own on the Pro Max 700? Because it's one of my favorites. You just have to try it, Mr. J. Because some of the Macs are a little bit this way or that way. I've had some that I've actually retarded the timing and got more power and less RPM. But I usually try advancing it first. And if that don't work, I take the key out and turn it around and retard it and see how it goes. I get to go to work tonight. Yay. Waiting until utilities are marked to start digging. Emergency jobs pay well. There you go, Smitty. Open the lowers a bit more. I usually don't even grind on the transfers at all anymore on them, JK. It ain't cheap, muffler. What's for dinner tonight? I had chicken. Making crock pot ranch chicken quesadillas. That Carolina accent, that's right. I bet money I have to put my 441 together twice too. It's something. It's a little bit troublesome, Sean. I ain't gonna lie, but they do pretty good. Oh yeah, the 384 is a good saw. 384, 385. Knee high is $20 for a 6-pack on Amazon. Good heavens. They've got crazy. Picked up a MS462 real cheap. I ordered a new piston cylinder. What do you think about doing port work and the machine work on it? Do you think it helps at all? Oh yeah, Quentin. If you ever get a chance to run my 462 or Brennan's, yeah, mine's pretty hot. It likes it. Left circlips out and had to do it again. Oh, mercy. Yeah, Larry's here. Text you the link, Hopper, the day A-Ron posted. All right. Ever pick your buddy's saw up after he just fixed the pull rope and immediately break it again? That's right. Muffler and that 125, they have a love-hate relationship with pull ropes. I got opposable thumbs and semi-opposable thumb. It's a 201 TCM now. There you go. The 880, brother. You know, I'm not into the little guys. That's right. I hadn't really thought about it. We might have to talk about it. On the upper's almost done. What about a jackhammer, a road that just got paved over the summer? They are going to love this. Rip it out. That's right. Right saw would look well on the wall behind you, Hopper. I'm going to get on it one day. Sheep off. Spray would work. Michigan accent just a for a question mark. Mr. Hopper, did you give up on the root beer? No, I still like root beer, Sean. I just had a hanker for grape soda lately. I usually just been drinking all water, but for some reason I seen a grape soda in the store one day, and I was like, you know what would taste good? A nice cold grape soda, and I love them things. The farm and home steels are a pain in the butt too to tear down. Sounds like we need a short video on 10 series flywheel timing. Yeah, I've got several of them out there we could show. Might have to do one show what it does. Grape soda. Christoph pulling extra air through the seal. Yep, probably. Johnny Arnett. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I'm still thirsty. Uh-oh. I'm out of water. I'm out of drink, y'all. Hit that thumbs up. Hello, buddy. Hello, Hopper Nation. My phone battery's about to go dead. Got to go, y'all. Have a good one. See you, Seek Out More Outdoors. Have a good one, buddy. We appreciate you. Oh. JK, I'm going to take care of that once I get an invite to Hopper Stock. Y'all don't let Larry lie to y'all. He's been invited to everything I've ever done. Even invited him to the wedding, he didn't come. Let me know after the next couple months. I'm going to start saving every dime for the move. There you go. Strange thing is that she only falls back into the RPMs in the wood. Free rev has no loss. It's kind of weird. Send me a video. I'm on Humira now. Started falling apart again. That video has to come after timing the 372 piston. I think y'all like that. Hello, Johnny. How you, buddy? Gonna make lasagna noodles for dinner tomorrow. Brian Herbert, is there going to be a hopper stock? May the 18th is the date for hopper stock, Brian. May the 18th. I got to talk to Brennan, make sure everything's good and figure out what we're going to do. Working in the woods full of mosquitoes, sprayed myself down with starting fluid, didn't have a bug spray. Nearly killed me. Yeah. John Bob, what's up, buddy? Cooking supper, Brian. Hope you're well. Got my Super Pro 125C running the best way. By the way, best I can tell, it's a 76. Is what do you think? They're a lot of fun, ain't it, Mr. J? I sent you the soda link. Okay. Well, I'll check it out. M125s are a lot of fun to play with. I'm trying to get caught up. I am so far behind on my message, y'all. All the best, my friend. Catch you later. Thank you, Kenneth. Bring a saw or 10 and an appetite. That's right. Did you say $850? I don't know what you're talking about, go. I ain't got hardly anything that's $850. You gotta remember, my 880 is almost all OEM parts. There's $1,000 worth of parts in it. Y'all hold on just a second. It's starting to drizzle rain. I gotta go bring the dog in. So y'all stop texting for a minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. I had to go get that white dog before it started raining too much and she got all wet. Oh. Let me see if y'all stop for a minute. Whoo. I was teasing. I know. I'm just picking on you. Been raining nonstop for 2 days now. It's been nice and warm here. Oh, mercy. I'll see if Doc will switch me. Wet dog smell. Yeah, we don't want the wet dog smell. It rained 21 days here before the flood. That's a lot of rain. I ain't kidding. I modified a steel bar 25-inch with a rotary chain 24-inch. It seemed to be fine. Have not cut yet. Yeah, the 25-inch steel bar and the 24-inch regular bar are same length. I don't know why steel claims it's 25 inches. It's the same as a 24. They both run 84 driver chains on most saws. Snow here Tuesday, they're saying, but 65 and sunny today. We got 100% chance of weather. That's what we got. It'd be whether it's raining or whether it's not. It'd be one of the two. Oh, mercy. I want an all Farmer Tech one. I like embarrassing them OEM saws. That's right. What's up, Darrell? Good to see you. I'll come run that jackhammer for you. Have Levi out there digging the street up. Unless you put that steel bar on a Husky, needs 86 drivers or lengthen the slot. That's usually what we do, Sean. I done one for Buddy Freezy the other day. I cut about 3/8 or 10 millimeter in the front of the bar slot so it would fit on a Husky with a bar adapter on it. But the steel's an 063 and everybody else is 050. They won't interchange. Well, you can get steel bars in 050 as well. I don't see very many of them in 058, but you can get them in 050 or 063. Modified a 25-inch steel bar with a 24-inch rotary chain. Have not had any chance to cut with it yet. The bar is hard nose. It looks pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Like grape soda too, Hopper. We need grape soda. That's right. The 540T is the same as the 540, right? What size bar will they run stock with the rear handle? I have never run the 540 rear handle. That 540T that I done the other day had a 16-inch bar on it. Now, how would it pull it stock? I don't know, but Porter, it pulls it like ain't no tomorrow. But it'd probably pull it. It'd probably just be a little bit, probably wouldn't be near as hot. It's fun to eat a couple of OEM saws with a junk Farmer Tech. Farmer Tech 880 oil pumps are junk and the coil's limited. So either 881 3-prong or a 365 Husky on the 880 or it won't go fast. My 880, a 361 unlimited coil bolted right on it. Didn't have to modify anything, just bolted it right on there. Put a steel bar on my Echo and didn't do good on my custom muffler. And no OEM oil pump, no oil on the 880. I got a 440 rear handle here, junk. A 540 rear handle. You saying you got a 540 rear handle, John Bob? You want to get shed of it? I'd like to have it. First, I rebuilt my PM 850 coming weak bumpers and carbs. Then the 1074 from today, the valve problem on the 570. Don't have time for going to work anymore. That's right. .440 Husky. Well, the 440 is a rear handle, John Bob. They didn't make them in a top handle. Did they? I must be confused again. Pipe a 372 and give it to beans. Just the issue I found. Now you're talking, John Bob. Husqvarna rules. I hate pipes. John Bob, you do not. I'm trying to get us to 100 thumbs up. I made the old bar adapter. That's right. Come on, y'all. Let's get to 100 thumbs up. Help a brother out. We'll put some of this stuff on my finger before I better get crackling, Hopper. 83 and counting. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Rack them thumbs up. I believe y'all can do it. Y'all can get it up to 100 in just a minute. Johnny Arnett says we up to 84. An actual expansion chamber. I love a fart pipe. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying, Johnny Bob. Fart pipe noisemaker, no. Super save, that's a good thing. Sorry, 361, my bad. Couldn't remember what you told me. I went with the 881 used coil. Woke it right up. They're cool on play saws, but without an expansion chamber. What's the sense? Yeah, when y'all say pipe, I automatically, I call an expansion chamber a pipe. I don't, that piece of pipe just sticking out the front does not qualify as a pipe to me. It's just, I guess it is a piece of pipe, but when we say pipe, I'm thinking expansion chamber. Likes are free for us and help out Bellhopper. Likes are free, that's right. Y'all, Brad's telling you, likes are free. Don't cost you nothing. Hit that like button. Just go over and just blam on that thumb button. Say, look here, Hopper, here's the thumb. We want to hear that 084 or 088 cranked up. Y'all want to see the muffler? I don't think y'all got to see the muffler. Have a base handle with a fuel tank in it, and it's a Husky model. What's it for, Christoph? Any idea? Or you? I ain't sure. Yeah, Hopper, dirt bike pipe. Yeah. Anytime you say pipe, I automatically think expansion pipe. Sorry. Come on, y'all. Click them thumbs up. Do y'all really not want to hear it? Come on. In the arms of an angel. Do you have a saw that needs to be rehomed? Is it broken down and missing parts? We can fix it for you with your weekly donation of $25. I wait until the end for my thumb to see if I learned something. Oh, my word. That 038 coil, you got me turned upside down. Chainsaw Husqvarna. You have to send me a picture of it, Christoph. Okay, I got to go to the store. I'll be back. Find out how much squish the T540 had. Has me wondering how much mine really needs a base gasket. Yeah, I cut the cylinder on that one to get it down to where I wanted it. Y'all have a good night and a better one tomorrow. Thank you, William. Appreciate you, buddy. Have a good night. I'm just bringing the 2511 hopper stock ladder to haul. Got my phone charger. There you go. I'll do the thumb now if you'll quit singing. They want to hear it being shipped to Goat. Well, this ain't my saw here, Goat. This is one for Jason Scott I got going. Gotta go, fellas. Dinner time. See you, Lonnie. Make a chainsaw engine powered bicycle and raffle it off Bellhopper. That'd be cool. Somebody, a weekly donation and your credit card. That's right. Yeah, send it to Goat. It ain't mine. I can't send it to Goat. Joey. Y'all, Joey just threw the super chat up. I was just giving him a hard time, Joey, but thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. I'm very new to all this. I keep hearing about the squish. What exactly does that mean? That means how close does the piston get to the inside of the chamber in the cylinder, Family Master? So when the piston, like here's your combustion chamber and your spark plug sticking in here, squish is whenever the piston comes up and stops, how much room is left between the piston and the under part of the cylinder. That's what we measure with a solder like this. See, we put the solder in there, and I spin the motor around and see how that's flared out, it squishes that solder. That's how much space is between the piston and the top of the cylinder. See how it's mashed out? We put that in there and smash it, and then we take this thing and turn it on and go. And that's how much squish, that's how much room is between it. 16 thousandths. That's the squish. Thank you, Joey. I'm not racist. I'll take it, Saul. Oh, mercy. Got my Neotech back together with 365X parts. Turns out the wrist pin bearing is different, so it has a knock now. The wrist pin bearing ain't different between them Seek More Outdoors. The wrist pin in the X Torque, if it was an XP and you changed it to an X Torque, the wrist pin is narrower for an X Torque piston. So if you did, but the bearing should be the same diameter because the wrist pin's the same size. Death rattle. That means you didn't get something in there. Did you forget to put the wrist pin back in, bearing in the hole? Ain't no problem, buddy. Well, it's when you hit your thumb with a 4-pound sledge trying to put the piston back in, you saw the blood coming out. Makes the squish. Brian Gray, what's up, buddy? Oh, you're at work? Andrew Scott. Andrew threw a super chat up there. Said, dinner bell's wrong. Have a great week, all. Hope you get to feeling better, Harper. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate you, buddy. The Brian's at work. What's up, Skid Boot? Thank you, buddy. Oh, mercy. What'd you say, Tanton? I seen that come up. Phenom, God bless you and wishes. Phenom, are you here? Did I say hello to you? Phenom, if I didn't tell you hello earlier, I'm sorry, buddy. I must have missed your name. The cages are thicker on the Neotech bearings. What difference does it make? The wrist pin's still the same size, and so is the rod. Ain't it? Or did they do something goofy? No one uses a sledge to stop pistons. Max to Mac, man. Hal just dropped in to say hi. Can't stay. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. I seen it pop in there, Tanton, but I couldn't read it before it was gone. I'll have to look at it again. May the 18th, Max Hopper stock. Spread the word. That's right. Need to feel myself for Sawdust Tea deep. I just got home. I'm with you now, my friend. All right, Phenom, I didn't see your name pop up, buddy. Good to see you. I don't build Huskies, Levi. I only have some new old stock parts. The hole in the rod is bigger, so the cage is thicker. Are you serious? I wonder why they would do that. Because the crank for the, like in the stock 372 and 365, they're the same size. So you're saying Neotech made a bigger hole in the end of the rod, so you have to run their bearing. It was Friday in Neotech factory, whatever fits. Hopper, are you on Facebook? If so, I can send your pics. Yeah, it's Jeremy Bell on Facebook, but just look up Hopper Nation. Or go to one of my videos, Seek More Outdoors, and click on the link in the description of the video, and there's a link to the Hopper Nation. Go in there and send a friend request, and somebody will let you in because it's a private group. Oh, the rod hole's bigger. That's just stupid. Max. Y'all, Max throw the super chat up there. Y'all thank him. Thank you, buddy. We do appreciate that. It's going to help immensely since I basically had a week off so far and I ain't got hardly nothing done. So I do appreciate that greatly. Thank you, buddy. Have a great weekend. Christoph builds Max there, Levi. Thanks to all the super chatters. This looks a good place to open a chainsaw mod store. That's right. Love you, buddy. Appreciate you. Have a good weekend. I don't guess we ever going to get to 100 thumbs up. Chippy just threw the link to the Facebook group up there. Go click on that and hit invite or whatever, the thing that tells people to let you in. And if I don't let you in, somebody will let you in shortly. He usually don't take our moderators long. We got to 90. I guess we can crank it at 90. Oh, we can try anyway. Oh, good heavens. This is how the muffler ended up. You need another set of cases, old timer? I got some aftermarket ones. Those that run. That's right. Better get your thumbs up. Look at that muffler. This thing smells like it's leaking gas. I'm going to take the clutch cover off and we'll see if it'll fire off. Y'all don't forget to keep clicking them thumbs up. Get off there. I can tell you my finger's not going to like this. But we're going to try it anyway. Y'all ready? Come on now. Somebody just clicked their thumb up off. That's a sexy muffler, isn't it? Let's see if it'll... Oh, that hurt. That hurt. I ain't going to lie, that hurt. Well, let's do it this way. Here. Let me get this out of here. This thing ain't no joke to pull because there ain't no decomp in it. Dang it. Oh. Gosh, knows. It don't look like we're gonna. It don't look like we're gonna get it. It don't look like we're gonna get it, y'all. Because I cannot pull it hard enough. I can't pull it hard enough. Mercy. Well, I didn't think we was going to get her cranked, but we did. This thing does not have a decomp because I did not have a decomp to put in it. But that's how that muffler turned out. I welded the hole shut and welded the two pipes in the front of it. Don't you have anything bigger? Yes, actually I do. But after that, we're not going to try to start anything else because that hurt. That hurt my fingers on both hands because it was, what y'all couldn't see is it was snatching the rope out of my right hand. That sucker has got some compression, and every time you run it, it has more, it seems like. That's an 088, Jonathan. It's 122 cc's, 121. That was a workout to crank it, rascal, even on the floor. Yep. That's Jason Scott's saw. I hope he comes and gets it soon. Oh, mercy. Well, I thought I had another drink in here, but I thought wrong, I guess. I'm out of drinks. I'm out of water. I'm out of everything. Whew. Compressible blowdown. Looks good. Sounds good. Yep, I'm going to have fun with it. Yep. I think you're going to like it. We didn't have a decompression valve, so I just took an old one and welded the hole shut and screwed it in there. Whew. Some wheels and you're good to go. That's right. Glenn, if you shine a flashlight down one pipe and look into the other, you can see the piston. That's right. You can. I was trying to rev it up and see if you could see the fire flash coming out of the exhaust port. Well, sometimes you can, but that one just wouldn't do it for some reason. With a decomp valve, well, when my left hand's not hurting, and it usually fires right up second or third pull. But when I don't have a good way of pulling it, which I don't right now because my right arm's not that strong and my left hand is just so sore, I just can't pull on them like that. Whoo, mercy. I am tired though. I got up early this morning and I'm just about ready for a kick back and relax a little bit. Yeah, kickstart. With a decomp on it, it'd probably be a lot better. Come on, everybody, put your thumbs up. I'm waiting to hear Saw running. We just had it running, Levi. Where was you? I had the 088 running. You have to back up a little bit. Look at it there. I love a good 088. That was an 088 Resurrection there. That thing was a box of pieces with no bolts. And a lot of parts were missing. And pin was broke off into cases. And all kinds of goody stuff. And we pieced it together out of everything we could find. But we made a whole saw out of it. We made a whole saw out of it. Need to make a trip down and visit for a weekend. That would be good. You come down, we'll have a heck of a time. We always have a good time. Can I have it? It's not mine, it's Jason's. Ask him. Oh, mercy. Joe! What in the world? How you doing, Joe Rainus? Good to see you, buddy. Everybody, Joe Rainus is here, the world famous Joe Rainus. We had to order parts several times and dug up pieces. That's right. Everybody say hello to Joe. Joe, he's a heck of a feller. We had a good time hanging out with him at the Bunyan Show this last year. I had a bang up time. It's a lot to go to the Bunyan Show and then go to Sawfest the next weekend, but it is so much fun. I have the best time. Going and visiting people and meeting everybody and just shooting the breeze and talking about chainsaws and bugging Larry till he drives all the way over there to see me. Oh, mercy. Y'all have a good night. That's right. We're still at 96, Johnny says. I cranked your saw for you thinking you'd click the thumbs up buttons. The next show coming up, I'm not 100% sure, Jonathan. I don't know when Bodie's thing is when they're doing the 51 racing. 50, 51, 55. Hopper stock's supposed to be May 18th. It's only an hour. That's right. 4 more, y'all. We got this. Come on. I'm out for today. Tomorrow morning, I go play soccer with my son. 6 hours sleep now. See y'all. Thanks. All right, Christoph. Have a good night, buddy. We appreciate you. Our low budget no-tell motel. That's right. We're at good times, ain't it, Joe? Good times. Oh, mercy. You think Red Armor oil is okay because that's what I can get? It's pretty good, Mr. J. As long as it's not that ultra from steel. I prefer. I don't mind. I run Pennzoil multi-purpose. Is what I run the most of. I ordered off of Amazon. It's $20-some a gallon. Neotech is going back together. Fingers crossed. That's right. You leaving, Jonathan? We'll see you, buddy. Oh, mercy, y'all. We're almost to the 2-hour mark. I'm probably going to go in here and sit down and kick my feet up. I might even take a nap before Mama gets home. I'm tired. I am tired. We still stuck at 96 thumbs up. Is it really going to be that way? What's a good squish for ripping MS200T? I try to keep them between 15 and 18, Jonathan. And there's some people that run them down as low as 10. I don't quite go that low. I like to give it a little bit of room because you don't want it so hard if you're up in a tree you can't actually pull the rope. Doing good cooking supper for Grandma and the babies. That's right. That's awesome, Johnny. Right. Yep. Thank you, Hopper. Good live, buddy. Go take a rest. I'm going to here in about 8 more minutes. 18,000 squish it is. Yep, that's about right. Do a little bit of a time in advance on it, Jonathan, and drill a hole in the side of the muffler. Them saws rip pretty good. Just got home from the grocery store. Hopper. Oh, it's fine. I understood, Sean. Fat fingers. I know how that is. Hopper, go for a nice brisket. A nice brisk sit. Yep. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Get to it, Hopper. You need to rest. Get well soon. I do feel much better than I have. Yeah, somewhere around there, Jonathan. Put you a big old hole in the side of the muffler. Make her breathe. Uh, they turn up pretty well. Andrew actually was just doing muffler mods and timing advances on them. He wasn't importing them. Supersonic, that's right. Jesse Wright. Howdy, Bellhopper. Glad I finally remembered to tune in. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, we're right here on the tail end, but we're still here for a few more minutes. We usually run for about 2 hours. And I have been known to do some that were longer, like we done a 7 hour one time, some 5 hours and some things like that. So what's your final verdict? Are you going to do a video port and a saw only on the piston? Yes, Carl, we're going to do that. I'll find something in here. I've got a 372 running around here somewhere, probably one of them Chinese saws. I'll pull one out and we'll do a port job on the piston only in a muffler mod. It's good to be seen. That's right. I try to mention almost everybody that comes on here, Jesse. There might be a day if you come in here and you only comment once. Sometimes I'll miss your name, but if you comment several times, I'm probably going to see it eventually. Because I try to mention everybody that comes on. Because I know everybody loves to hear their name when they're watching it. If you got a weird name, sometimes it's hard for me to pronounce. I try my best to say it right, but I don't always get it right. That's right. It'll look like a bonsai tree. Well, it just depends on where the transfers come up. If the transfers come up pretty well, then I won't have to grind on the transfer sides of the piston. We'll just grind on the exhaust side a little bit and grind on the intake side. Be reaching out, have a few ideas for my farm boss racer for Sawfest. There you go. All right, buddy. Sounds good. I probably ain't going to take any calls tonight much. I'm probably going to go in here and rest a little bit. So if you're trying to talk to me and you holler at me tonight, and if I don't answer, I might be asleep or I might just be in there with the TV turned on. And I watch the TV through my telephone, so sometimes when I'm watching TV, if I'm tired and not feeling well, I just take a little time for myself. Because Mama and them's not here right now, so tonight I'll be able to just sit and relax to myself just a little bit after I go in there and clean that plant up out of the floor that the dog drug in the floor. I hear you understand on the rest. I was there early last night. That's right. I'm still on here for just a minute, Levi. I'm fixing to close it up and take her in the house. Because my eyes are starting to get squinty, and that means I'm tired. These glasses, I get tired of looking through them. It makes my eyes hurt after a while. Well, it's just time for me to take my shoes off and kick back and relax. Oh, mercy. We still ain't hit 100 thumbs up yet. Gonna mix 3061 red armor from my old stuff, like the 125, because that's what the container measures out up to the top. 36-1. That'll be fine, Mr. J. As long as you tune the carburetor. If it's got a 2-screw carb, it'll be fine. Should be anyway. My father did that one on 038 steel back in the 80s, removed the bottom ring, really woke it up. There you go. Less friction. Will be good. Great chainsaw loving people. Thank you, Jonathan. Joe Rainish, glad I jumped on in with my friends. Good to see you, Joe. Appreciate you, buddy. Take care, Jay. All right, brother. Make sure you get to work on my right. That's right. It's better to be seen than to be viewed. Thanks for the live feed. I always get charged after these. Thank you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Hang on, I'll get my old lady to give a thumbs up. That's right. We're still trying. We got about 3 more minutes. We're still trying to get to 100 thumbs up, y'all. Hopper, you figured out how to port a battery-powered chainsaw yet? There are actually ways you can hop them up, skid boot, if they make a higher output controller or a lower receiving motor would make it a higher output controller. But you get into, you got to be careful. You turn them into a flash bulb. Maybe a go-kart made from a dolly and a chainsaw engine. That's right. Hopper, get the towels folded before the boss gets home. She did laundry today, Larry. I think she folded everything. Probably ain't had time to put it up, but I think she got it all washed and folded. Oh, it looks like we're at 99 thumbs up. A video. That's right. I'm showing 99 on my end. Are y'all seeing 100? Jennifer is 99th. That's right. Oh, Brian says we're showing 100. Someone make it. There it is. There it is, y'all. We made it. We made it with 1 minute and 40 seconds to spare. That's awesome. 101. Look at that. Thank y'all. We do appreciate it. I don't know whether it actually makes a difference to YouTube anymore or not. I know it used to, but I know they changed some things. It shows everyone. Oh, I got my W-2s for this year. All y'all that are still here, y'all are the ones that usually stay the longest. So I got my W-2s for this year, and they're half of what they were last year. So if anybody was wondering, they cut it in half. What's up, Fat Matt? Good to see you, buddy. Rocket Rooster. I got here before it ended. Hello from Alabama. Yep, we was fixing to cut her off. We just got to the 100 thumbs up. But I was just telling everybody, have a great Super Bowl Sunday. Hope your team wins. That's right. You're good as long as that boob doesn't take back their like. That's right. Sorry I'm late. Ain't no problem, Fat Man. We're just happy to see you, buddy. I was just telling everybody that I got my W-2s from this later on, earlier in the week, last week, and it's half of what it was a year before. And I don't think it's because of the people. I think it's because of what they took. You'll have to get up before noon and do more videos. That's right. What's a W-2? It's a tax form, Gary. Tells you how much you made during the year. We have to fill them out at the end at the first of every year for the year before. And I get one through here. Well, for me, I don't think it's actually, I don't know if it's considered a W-2 or if it's a 1099. But either way, it's my tax form, and it tells how much you made during the year, and it's half of what it was last year. So I really, really, really took a hit this year through here. I wish they'd do things a little bit different, but that's right. It'd be nice. They don't realize. Yeah, I think it's a 1099-C is what it's actually considered, Joe, through this, because it's a little bit different than a W-2, but still it's a form that tells you how much you got. It is something. I don't want to say a whole lot because they look at some of it, and if you say too much and make it plain, they get a little fussy sometimes. So I just try to, give y'all the this and that's of it. But that's something. But no, never mind. We still making it. As long as the bills get paid every month, that's the main thing. Here's a quick question. Which synthetic oil would you recommend for milling? Are you talking about two-stroke oil or bar oil? Because I run motor oil as bar oil, and I run Pennzoil multi-purpose for two-stroke mix. But I like to run mine at 32 to 1, and if I was milling, I would make it fat. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of synthetic motor oil or synthetic two-stroke oil. I just ain't. There's a lot of people who are. I'm not one of them. JK said his phone died. If I was going to run extreme stuff, I would probably just go with Klotz Super Technoplate because that stuff stays everywhere. When you tear down a saw that's been running, yeah, when you tear down a saw that's been running Klotz, it's everywhere. The inside of the alky saw is soaking wet with oil. It's saturated with it. So it's a castor bean oil, and it smells yummy. I like the way it smells. But I mean, most anything, if I was milling, I'd just make sure she was tuned fat and let her ride. Fat Matt says Lucas makes good two-stroke oil. That's right, they do. I forgot about them. I live in Alabama. We're neighbors. That's right. All right, y'all. Well, we passed the 2-hour mark now. It actually started a few minutes early, so we passed the mark. I'm gonna shut this door down. I'm gonna go in here and get me a cold drink. I gotta go clean a mess up out of the floor because that dog ripped another one of Mama's plants down and shredded it in the floor, and I'm gonna kick his butt. Bell Ray HR1, dang good. Yeah, that Bell Ray oil is probably good oil. I think I used to run some of that back in the day. I run a lot of HP2 Honda oil too. Ain't no problem, Jesse. The HP2 Honda oil that you buy at the motorcycle shop, that is some of the best synthetic oil I've ever seen. Later, Hopskis. Glad I made it back on in. Thank you, JK. Good to see you, buddy. Super Technoplate clings really, really good. It does. Running Bell Ray so far. All of that, almost all oil's good oil except for that Ultra, Steel Ultra. That stuff's nasty, y'all. Yamalube, don't run Yamalube. Yamaha oil from the motorcycle place. In chainsaws, it builds up like a plastic crust on top of the piston. It's almost impossible to get off. Okay, Hopper, I have to go to. Got to be up by the crack of noon. All right, Skid Boot, I'm going to cut it off. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thanks to everybody that come and shot the breeze with us, super chatted. We appreciate y'all. Trying to think of everything I need to say. Just appreciate everybody coming here and spending time with us. We have a good time. And I'm just going to tell you, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. That's right. HP2 is also great, burning and very clean. It is. All right, y'all. Don't forget, if you get a chance, go to church tomorrow. If you don't get a chance, if you want to, look on Hopper Nation. If our live feed at our church is working, I post it there, and you can watch church while we're having it. And sometimes if you watch, you get to see me walk up and down the aisle. So, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Jesus loves you. Bell Hopper out. Love y'all. See ya. Bye.